Good afternoon, good evening, grasshoppers. A slow start, 2 games ongoing. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. If it is too loud, I will turn it down. There we go. We got the right angle perhaps to pick me up without me spitting into the microphone. French Bishop Chesscast episode did not get done last night, unfortunately. I crashed to sleep, unfortunately. This is a stream that is a product of decades in study of the #1 tool of grandmasters and all of the previous world champions prior to Gukesh. Although I am curious as to what we are going to do, but basically we do need the chess informant system. Oh no. Or did I? And now Streamlabs music widget. That's fascinating. So it doesn't really work on this screen. Open app settings. Fascinating. Maybe it will appear in the next stream, but we did put it on our stream. Oh, it has appeared. Let's make it a little smaller. Maybe we can center it above the chat. The chat is going over a little bit more though. Interesting that the chat is not completely centered anymore. Not too pleased with that. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, unfortunately. Just a little bit of a perfectionist. I'm going to center it here. Make it a little smaller. We'll work on the chat while we watch Ariel Zamora versus Senor Yaps. We are missing Charles Numero Uno. I wonder what happened to Charles Numero Uno. Is he playing this weekend in a real over-the-board tournament? It is possible that he is. Right now it is Queen, Rook, and White Squared Bishop versus it was very awkward in that last move, I have to admit. Senor Yaps. White really asked for it with knight takes d4. He really did. But perhaps this was just too much. Black has just been better the whole time. Queen to d2 would have been more circumspect in order to bring the other rook in. Instead, he put his queen on a square where he already has a white squared bishop. And it looks like rook to a2 could have been a good move. Probably the only move to defend everything. Rook to e1 check, king 2. Nah, probably not king 2. He probably might have trapped the rook with queen e1 check, queen to b1. And then queen to b2. And the rook would have been trapped. That would have been no good. Let's see where we are now. Black did manage to get a fork in, exchanging the a6 pawn for the c2 pawn. The d3 pawn appears to be weak, but in this particular instance, bishop to c4 looks good. Seems to defend everything. Remember, backseating is allowed in this channel, so be prepared. Be prepared to be on it. I usually get the move well after based on a little bit of a delay. The Senior Yaps really needs to trade queens and take over the D file. Or not take over the D file. But I'm not sure what we're thinking about here. This pretty much is forced. Takes, bishop, b4, a5, a6, rook to e2, maybe rook to c5. Now then the pawns are coming forward by force. We're not going to be able to get behind that passed pawn either, it appears. Yeesh. Ariel Zamora has, well, now he has an attack. He also had an attack on that front as well. b4, rook to b2, a5. But instead, he allows rook to b2. Interesting. Are we going to be able to make anything of this? h4 probably needs to be played. But then h5 and bishop g4 check. We also have rook to d2. This doesn't stop b4, b5. Not entirely sure what that does, senor. We're looking at the Senor Yap side. Bishop takes. Bishop takes, rook takes check. And we're losing that pawn, so we really do have to play b4 now or never. It's b4 now or never. Or rook to b1 now or never. And he does have a bit of a fork here at least. So this does create a little bit of a problem. b4. I would not be saving that pawn. But okay. I would be getting my other pawn moving. b4, rook a2, a5, ba5, b6, b7, b8, but now the king's in the square. So black has played very astutely. Rook to b3, or king c4. And now for something completely irrelevant. f4. Let's see whether he chooses to go after the correct one or not. And now rook check. No, rook check. Okay, you could also do it this way. And now king. Rook to e4. Ooh, interesting. And we're going to lose that pawn as well. King to c6. No, we can't lose that one. Looks like the best we have to hope for here is a draw at this moment in time. And he missed his chance to play rook to the square. And he missed another chance to play b5, rook check, rook takes. A good action. It's another good action. And it looks as though black is going to achieve his draw. Let's get that pawn moving, folks. Or he's going to try to do it this way. This should also draw. But it is going to be tough. He has to throw the check in. Now. King, knight, pawn versus rook. There are some special circumstances here. He needs to check the king in front of the pawn. And then get his king in front of the pawn. Well, that was very kind of him. That helps. No, we went the wrong way. Our king is now unfortunately, Senor Yaps has demonstrated a little bit of a lack of rook and pawn endgame knowledge. This is the wrong side to have the rook on. And he should have played it the other way. He might still get it, as this pawn is rushing forward. And then the king needs to come forward. Oh no, now both are in a passive position. Can we still draw this? That is the question. Check and king up should win now. Without the king in front of the pawn, the rook is trapped. Yep. Let's take a look at that endgame just briefly. I want this position, fascinatingly enough. With white to move, I want that position. So it's all drawn here. H5 is fine. And king d6 is drawn. King e6 is drawn, so king to c8 is losing. I do not know my rook and pawn innings. And now rook h1. Everything else loses. Exactly. Once the rook is in this passive position, it's no longer good. But the knight pawn apparently has some rules that I did not know about. So we're going to learn about those. Need to save that position into my Chessable holding file.
Hello there, Sensei.
Darkblade, namaste. Alright, we're still continuing with knight f3 and c4 from now on. We're following in the guise of Gukesh. The guise of Dingleren. What do you mean we can't access database? What in the world are you trying to say? Hold on. I'm not accessing any database, by the way. It is a little early for the Atakovich. Another original position has been created. New games. Download selected entries. No. Append to. Bases, CB17, mega database, yada yada yada. This is in the document section, right? All right, let's see what we got. I have to finish that tween. Yes, we are offering this to you. We're going to see what we get. And we are still offering it to you. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Yes. This is going to be very, very interesting. Maybe not so interesting. Maybe the other way was interesting. We are channeling our inner Hindu. Or is it our Urdu? What could we be challenging? And now black is... Can we do it this way? Yeah, we can. Alrighty. And we're off. We're off and running. Really? Do I want to do it that way? Yeah, I do want to keep that pawn on that square. Am I alive yet? No. No, you are not alive yet. Can I do this? All right. Really? Are you really going for that? You really want to do that. So you really want to dance. You really want to dance. So where are you going, sir? Whoa. Alrighty then. Let's do it. We're fighting for it, folks. He is the first person to have a passed pawn, I have to admit. We're out of here. It's official. And now takes. Takes. Can I go in this direction? No, huh? So what is his threat? I do not know what his threat is. Takes. Really? So check and mate is what his threat is. That is a pretty cool threat, I have to admit. That's a pretty cool threat, Ron. Didn't see it coming. Alright, fine. I was definitely probably going to wriggle out of that one. But I felt like I had something. I enjoyed that position very much. Rook c1, black wins the only game in this line. But after I play rook c1, isn't that clever how this transposes? In this position, black wins the only game. However, the position seems to be almost dead equal. Knight e5 and knight d4, bishop d7. Lead chess database? How about player database? Indexing 6 others first. Whoops. Hold on here. Profile. Opening Explorer. Got it. I almost wasn't indexing my own games. So in this position, f4. Obviously, rook a1 should lose. Ladies and gentlemen, the ever so amazing Ron Hay. All right, let me finish the subscriptions as well. Making sure that you can see the tournament. One game still going. Seconds left. Uh-oh. Why does it freeze that screen? So I need to move this screen off of it, right? Wow. Cancel. Move this screen off of it so you can see what's going on. I want to do the mega database upload for the previous week. These things come out on Sundays, so show in Windows Explorer. There we go. That's what I want. Now we're going to download selected entries, append to. Local database. Let's hope that works. Let's see, level up our stream.
Joxit.
Blurb
Set.
is in place.
Lazab.
Joxic, good morning. We had quite a number of good clips, and I did not post any of them to TikTok yesterday, unfortunately. It's unfortunate, but... And now the game is
Pegasus
over.
Sway. Said. Thanks for the games. Have you upload Megabase to Lycus?
To leech us? I don't know if it can be done to leech us. Alright, this could create a little bit of an issue. We're going to have a very difficult time stopping that
Joxit.
pawn from queening.
Said. It's like 4 p.m. here.
Ow! "4 p.m. for Joxic. So let me think about this for a moment. You're 7 hours ahead of me, not quite Istanbul, Central Europe, east of Central Europe. It is... They're all in the clip database for now. Control C. They claim to be
Pegasus
loaded.
Sway. Said. 93-97 our game. Joxit. Said. I'm joining.
Nice. Hopefully you got in. Alright, what am I playing here as black? I really have to make a decision here. I'm playing knight f6. Even though I want to play more d5s. I just truly enjoy the Grunfeld. Sources?
Pegasus Sway. Said. Banco Gambit tonight.
Yes, for you it's tonight. For me, we both need a Benko Gambit. Is that the story? What in the world is going on here? Do I need to be concerned? I do need to be concerned. So this has been forced into my vocabulary, but I could have probably also played the knight on b to d7 one. Is this gonna work?
Pegasus Sway said, yes, but it is London or Q Gambit.
London or Queen's Gambit. I need the, we're talking about the Offerspiel requirements. So e5. I think I can just play e5.
Joxic said,
Moment of
doesn't
truth.
he that just lose a pawn?
Doesn't it lose a pawn? In what way? It might lose something else, but it's not losing a pawn. We need his center overextended.
Joxic said, oh, I forgot you gave him a pawn and got it back.
So what is he going to do with this? Want to keep the pressure on. And now for something completely irrelevant. Rook to d2, bishop to g7. I'm curious as to what that is all about. Am I going to have some tough times trying to get my my knight out? All right. Really? Queen to b3?
Joxic said, I got a Blitz OTB tournament with my club, wish me luck.
Good luck, sir. This looks like I could have a difficult time trying. But I do need to free up myself. Ever so carefully. Queen e2 is somewhat forced. I thought Queen e2 is somewhat forced. I really did think Queen e2 is somewhat forced. I was wrong. Wow, I feel like Fisher. A takes B6. FTW. The rook takes A2, rook to A8. Can I get away with this? That is the question. Pawn on A2 looks very, very difficult to defend. Rook D2, rook takes A2. Bishop to C1. And now we seem to have everything covered. But how? How do I have everything covered? How do I have everything covered, everything covered, everything covered, everything covered? So everything covered, everything covered, everything covered, everything covered, everything covered, everything covered. First, we'll throw this check in.
Joxic said, that S at GG.
Should be a GG, right? Oops. Well, now that everything's attacked, everything's attacked, everything's attacked, everything's attacked, it should be just as good, 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 just as good. So if I take and then take, we're threatening this fellow, we're threatening the back rank, we seem to be threatening everything, and we still have 3 passed pawns for good measure. Let's have a draw, bruh. Bruh? Who's your bruh? Do get a pawn out of the deal, but there is a threat of mate. Sorry. No more surprises. The end of the line as we know it. Definitely have to take that free material on F7 and force resignation when I get a chance.
Facts about you. Said. Say Bangkok. Facts about you. Said. Say Bangkok.
I don't know that place. This is a family-friendly stream. Thank you, Facts About You.
Joxic said, I'm 10.
You're 10th at the moment. There he is, Saranya. This is a chess informant-friendly stream, and the French Bishop Chess Cast with the French Bishop Chess Cast connections. So let's see, it looks as though all of the games fell into the latest version of the database, Ron. It looks good. I will check all of that information later. Ah, yes, I can use that hub from school. I just realized.
Joxic said, what do you think about the second game? I think it's a draw.
Krishna Chandra? No. Dead lost. Dead lost. 2 connected passed pawns. Game over. And in this one, losing the h3 pawn like that, this could be fatal. What could possibly happen here? Basically, Ariel Zamora, what are you looking at? Dude! Queen takes b7. Queen takes a8 for free. FTW. MJ Wong, now you see it. Mary Jane. I'm not sure if Mr. Wong is stoned or if it's... Knight takes h3 was still in the cards, by the way. Both times. Knight takes h3 and then returning to the scene of the crime, right? And this does look like it's very fatal. Ariel Zamora, what are you doing, sir? You're really playing with your food here. And now this wins an exchange. I think Ariel Zamora is playing with his food. What? Now you're not going to get the queen for free. But you will get a rook to f2, bishop f1. And the opponent has a smidge of counterplay.
Yes, improving it up.
Bishop f1 still needs to be played. We're losing time here, folks. This is starting to look bad. That was an interesting move, I have to admit. And this is a win. But Ariel Zamora, we are not closing. MJ Wong, I'm with you. Why are we doing this? You have to get those pawns moving. Yes, those pawns. You must get those pawns moving. A5. We're just so out of it here. No, that's not going to work. We have no way of attacking this pawn. Now we're frozen. Now we are frozen. We still can't get our king into the action, but maybe there's a glimmer of hope. No glimmer. We are going to be strangled to death. All my side. I did want to check my content alerts to see if this video producer was muting anything. So last Sunday, we had a song that was muted for some reason. Wanting to find more. Oh, this is the other game, right? There are a lot of nice draws here, that's for sure. We've really mucked this one up. This is becoming, there are some drawing possibilities here. I don't know if you really wanted to do that.
Said, told you.
Ouch! No, not that one. No, once these pawns reach this rank, then the king just walks toward the rook. What? What? We didn't push the pawn. Yes, it's still the same mate. Just don't push any more pawns, Senor Yaps. No. Maybe this works. This does work. Never mind. There were too many stalemate traps in there. But it does do the job. Wow. Yeah, but getting the pawn to g3 was key. It's almost impossible. Even the two pawns with the king and rook not nearby, very dangerous. They almost walk themselves in. There's too many places for the white king to hide. That's good. I like these positions. I like these positions a lot. I think the other day. So why is this not played more often? That is the question. interesting.
Simply Kale said, hi. Simply Kale said,
How are
how to
you?
melt and destroy low players.
How to
Safar
melt
Reacts
and destroy low players.
said,
Play the most
yo, I am
solid,
new to chess,
boring
spent few months
game.
around at 600 ELO, 1000 ELO is my next target. Simply
Really?
Kale. Thanks for following. Simply
But all
Kale
you really need to do,
said,
to a great extent,
how to stomp and delete them.
stomp and delete them. Simply Kale, the number one thing you can do is play the most solid, boring game you might have ever thought possible. It is quite incredible how awkward it is for anyone to battle against the possibility of and now for something completely different, we're going to do it right here and now. Yes. Where are you headed? I am a little worried about this big check. All right.
Safar Reacts said, why is your watching one, though do you stream on different websites?
Why is my watching one? That's a good question. I wonder if I could put the Streamlabs viewers in. I do stream on YouTube, and I would love it if you are already on YouTube. You can check out my memorable games. Oh, yeah, I have actually 12 viewers. It all works out well in the wash. Yeah, my memorable games. Thank you for subscribing if you're already subscribing. Safar Reacts. But interestingly enough, you get everything a little bit faster. I can't say how much faster. You get everything a little bit faster on YouTube. So what do I wish to do with this guy? I don't want bishops of opposite colors. I also don't want to allow anything. This seems like the original. I don't have much of a choice, but we're going to go for it. We actually have a very good, very good chance of bothering our opponent massively in need. Mm-hmm. Just biding our time, waiting for that opportunity to arise. Now we're way ahead of the curve. Way, way, way ahead of the curve.
Joxic
Craziness.
said, "Is that pawn free?"
I wouldn't say that it's free. We are going to try to tie him down to that weakness just to keep the rooks on the board. Just to keep the rooks on the board. And where are you headed? He's after our f2 pawn. And our h. Our h pawn, perhaps? Do I play it this way? That's a bummer. I don't really want him to have any activity whatsoever. I had the better pawn structure before, now I have the worst pawn structure. I just went from having 3 pawn islands versus 3 pawn islands to possibly having 2 pawn islands versus 2 pawn islands. But let's see where he goes. He may or may not help us out. He did help us out. Craziness. Very, very crazy that he helped us out. Ariel Zamora, thank you so much for your support. We gotta limit what we know. Just maybe my last move was less effective than I wanted it to be. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was not so less effective than I thought it was. But worst comes to worse, we may be able to draw this one on special occasions. That was kind of him.
Joxic said, "Can you play bishop f1?
Yeah, I should have played bishop f1 much earlier. Let's get this one into the game before it gets out of the game.
Joxic said, "A draw."
Probably. Maybe not if I play it like that, though. Oh no! Look what I did.
Joxic said, "Just move the bishop."
Yeah. I should have played h4. I really should have played h4 right then. But it didn't really matter, to be honest.
Joxic said, "Sensei, you messed it up."
Yeah, you're telling me. You are telling me that I messed it up. I have but one chance. And I'm hoping he does not know what that chance is, but now I have my chance. It is official.
Darkblade said, "You can safely pre-move it." Darkblade said,
No, I
need
wanted to
worry."
enjoy it. I was dead lost, though. I did blunder all of my pawns. But Darkblade does know, aka Draken Emperor, he does know that I have fumbled so many primos in the past. MJ Wong, such a better player than I am. Namaste, MJ. Do I want to do it? Why not? Now that we are safely castled.
Joxic said, Dark Blade, what's up?
I didn't get to see all the namastes flying across the board.
Dark Blade said, Joxic, oh hello.
I do have to worry about the pressure on the queen side. The G2 the G3 anti-Grunfelds are among the more dangerous ones.
Dark Blade said, really tired today, FR ready to sleep already.
Oh, you're gonna go in that direction?
Joxic said, I did it just for the memes.
Just for the memes. All right, fine. We will displace ourselves accordingly.
Joxic said, I won my game.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Are we going to overextend him? Are we? I don't know. And the winner is... Here, bishop takes.
Pegasus Sway said,
Why am I always
Yes,
playing such
NC4.
flashy moves? But why am I always playing these flashy moves? That is the question. So now, takes. Here we go again, everybody. Bishops of opposite colors flock together. Really? Where are you going with that knight? Just where is that knight going? So he's going to trade. I don't understand where he's going. Is he really trading? Something strange with this picture, folks. Is he trading the A7 pawn? The knight still doesn't have any good squares.
Dark Blade said, "All right, time for nighty night."
Dark Blade, always great to see you. Rook to D7. Knight to B2. Do we want to trade queens? I feel like we do want to trade queens, right?
Dark Blade said, "I'll catch you soon, Sensei. I'm calibrating my sleep
get
to
rid of
exams
our
for the next 2 days." Virus Plays said, "Hi.
Yes, we're back to being a piece up. MJ Wong, whoops, is stronger than he appears. Or she. Played a Black Mardemer thematic last night with a student. I played really, really horribly in the Black Mardemer. We may do a whole series of Black Mardemer streams just to get that down pat. I have so many Black Mardemer books on the shelf. It could be time.
Fallen said, "Hello chat, I'm from Toronto but live in Mexico. How is everyone?"
Fallen. What part of Mexico? That sounds lovely. I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. For those who I haven't introduced myself to yet.
Fallen said, "Central Mexico, a state called San Luis Potosí. Nice to meet you, Master."
Namaste, Fallen. But you've been here before, right? Please check out my memorable games if you want to know more about me. My largest score is in there.
Fallen said, "I think a very long time ago." Pegasus Sway said, "But you played 1d4 d5 2 times 10 to the power of 4th then c6.
I did play that. You did look at that. Look at who's stalking me. I did play c6 twice. I think I actually won both games where I played c6. We throw in knight takes e4 first. That pawn on a7
Fallen
was not a threat.
said, "Do you ever play the King's Gambit, sir?"
The pawn is falling anyway, right? I play the King's Gambit, absolutely. It is quite the lovely knight takes pawn. Do not lose a rook, sir. How many pawns does he have? And now... don't get greedy. Just play it normal. Play it safe. Knight c5 check. If king c4, you can check and trade. Might even play the move a6 to prevent the king from invading. Nah. He wants to keep the pieces on the board. But does he after rook? Well, that's a fork anyway because he's going to a4. This is no good. NG. Rook f3, rook a4, c4. Rook takes c4.
Fallen said, "I love it. I play KG every chance I get, but I don't know all the theory. I love watching the old masters play it. Morphy, for example."
Absolutely. Absolutely. And now we can win this game very easily here after rook takes h4. Will that win? Rook takes h4. Or do we just threaten to play the straightforward Forkovich? This allows some counterplay. Some Gegenspielen. Oh no, he had to play rook to b7 because now rook to g6 gains a tempo. No! Rook to g6 gains the tempo. The pawn on g3 is falling no matter what. Why would you do this to yourself?
Grode.
a4?
Thanks for subscribing.
Foreplay.
Grode.
Good morning.
Said. Good morning.
Namaste,
Fallen.
DG. How are
Said.
you, man? Thank you so
Is
much.
this winning? Joxic.
Yeah, it's
Said.
winning.
I think you can even sack the rook and I would be a draw.
Good morning. Where in the world is DG Road these days? This isn't winning that rook.
Said. 48 months 4 years.
Wow. 48 months. That is amazing. Have I been streaming for 4 years? Wow, you came in right after. Because I started streaming on...
Said. 100 I would blunder this endgame.
Started streaming on October. Uh-oh. The jig is up. The mating thread is on. The pawn is promoted. No, he didn't see it. Namaste, Danny. That's insane. Namaste.
Fallen.
I owe you a drink the
Said.
next time I see you, buddy,
Wow,
at least.
nice one. Joxic.
For
Said.
all of our ups and
You
downs over
literally
the
can't lose
years,
this position.
I
I mean,
always
you can,
know
but
your
it's
heart is
hard.
in the right place.
Fallen. Said. Joxic I would find a way, trust me.
Knight f3. I believe that this d4 pawn deserves everything it gets attacked by. We're playing our traditional Benko Gambit decline. This is a very easy position to study. India. Why is my leechess.org stream frozen? Gowan Jones versus what looks like a young Messi. Gowan Jones really looks distinguished as the current British champion, the best of the Brits. He was trying for b4, c4. And after b, c3, knight takes c3. It is true that my bishop seems a little askew. I can't stop him from playing what he's going to play.
Grode.
But I can preserve my extra
USA made
endgame
double
tempo.
medal too.
That's awesome.
Grode. Said. Gonna head to Hunter in a bit.
Oh yeah, Anderson will be there. It's good to know that you're there. I was saying that I did not know if there was a team room at Hunter.
Grode. Said. Sometimes they combine two teams. We have 4-5 students.
Indeed. I don't know if Mr. Bernstein is going.
Fallen. Said. That dark squared bish looks a little scary to me.
We are going to put a knight on e5. We're also going to blast the center with this. d5. Can we blast the center with d5 straight away? I don't really want that knight to have a future.
Joxic. Said. I gotta go by. Grode. Said.
Let me just do it right now before I don't get a
more
chance.
Of the lower school needs to go though. This YCGPS Friday important to remind families.
Indeed. So, knight to b1, his knight will be so far out of the action.
Grode. Said. Avenues next weekend, Packer weekend after.
Not much of a choice here. Good bishop versus bad bishop?
Kingslayer Sloan. Said. John, can you send some lessons plans for new players, as I have been offered SME nice cash for a weekly lesson with a young fella.
Sure. Rook takes f3 was also extremely tempting. 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 Wow. Oh, he's got that. That is true. That is somewhat annoying. We may have to regroup. Just a little bit. Almost hung my Gneget. I'm not saying that I won't, but I might. Wow. Let's head over there. He did not see what I was up to, I don't think. I don't think he saw what I was up to. We're trying.
Fallen said, Kingslayer's loan, how much cash are talking?
How much cash are we talking? Thank you for reminding me, yeah? No, he does so much for me, I can't possibly think about how much cash we're talking about.
Grode said, minimum $100. Grode said, an hour. Kingslayer's loan said, Fallen
Seems to be something wrong with this
24-12-35
picture.
for an hour, which is not bad at all.
Wow. So if I take that,
Fallen said, Kingslayer's loan at SA Steel. Super Patzer said, 35 cents.
all right, moment of truth. Whoa.
Fallen
So it's no longer a threat?
I'll double it, 70 cents an hour, final offer.
Yeah, I blundered it. Probably had to play. So let's see here. Takes.
Kingslayer's loan said, Fallen 24-12, I gotta think about it, time machine to 1860. Fallen said, Kingslayer Sloan, honest question, what ELO do we have to be to offer lessons to new players? Super Patzer said, come on Kingslayer Sloan, you'll be in park playing strangers all day for that money.
Where are you going, sir? Super Patzer said, don't grind John, he'll teach you what grinding really means. Kingslayer Sloan said, Fallen 2412, I'm only doing cause someone asked me unprompted. I think as long as you can get them to 1300 easily enough, then I have better players to move them to. Super Patzer said, 1300, just make new account. Fallen said, Kingslayer Sloan, like us or Chescom. Kingslayer Sloan said, I'm 1800 Chescom RN, so I can maybe get them to 1500 before I start to shrug. Kingslayer Sloan said, How about 3 pawns?
Fallen 2412, 1300 Chescom, not this fake Leica stuff.
I don't think I have more than a draw unless I go for it.
Fallen said, Kingslayer Sloan, nice rating, best I've gotten to is 1750. That's nice of you to help new players out.
Those 2 connected pass
Fallen
pawns are a pain in the butt.
said, this looks drawish to me, am I mistaken? Kingslayer
I'm
Sloan
afraid that you might not be
said,
mistaken.
Fallen 2412, I'm not even sure if the kid want to be taught his parents are Asian.
Yeah, let's go back on that one. We'll
Super
check it out.
Patzer said, "Come on, you're in the woke army, Rogan."
No,
Kingslayer
Rogan is
Sloan
completely asleep.
said, "Bit of tiger parenting maybe."
Rogan is completely asleep. I am awake. I am very, very, very awake.
Kingslayer Sloan said, "Super Patzer 2 got the card and everything."
We're going to start that talk, then I am very, very awake. I actually thought about doing...
Fallen said, "Kingslayer Sloan LOL."
Those people that are asleep, you know, I want them to stay asleep, actually. So rook f4, queen to d2. What? e5 right away? Yeah, I guess so. And now I got him to make a questionable
Kingslayer
move.
Sloan said, "He has been awake for decades, which may be the problem."
Doesn't hurt to get some sleep. So this one has to be something, right? g5, rook d2, e5. It likes everything about my position. So queen e5 was kind of lame. Just queen to g6, of course. I don't have to give up a pawn. I'm just better in this position. Indeed. How could I give up the pawn? I just didn't see that the queen was attacking all the way through. And then bishop h3, miracle. And now I should be better again. Rook h6 immediately. OMG, folks. I should have seen that. But I have something along the same lines later on, right? 1, 2, look at that. Repetition number 2, so we have to... Okay, h2 check. But in reality, what do we here? a5? And he's in Zug's farm.
Fallen said, "Anyone else only review their wins, or is that just me?"
I don't know. That's a good question. Kingslayer Sloan, ladies and gentlemen. Do I need to review my wins? Oh no. Oh no. I couldn't have caught him anyway, right? Even if I'd have gotten a half a point more, Ariel Zamora was rocking it. GG Road. I still have a student that I picked up in Texas a year ago. Not quite a year ago. Father talked me down. I said some amount. He says 700. I say deal. 700 a month. I try to work with him. Some months it's 4 lessons. Some months it's 5 lessons. But all the lessons are longer than the normal amount of lessons. So for anyone who's not yet seen my memorable games, to learn more about me, that's
Fallen.
the quickest way.
Said. Nice.
Yeah, I know. I mean, in a way, the discounted rate is for students of Columbia Grammar, where I teach on a regular basis. But I really do want to help players as much as I can. We should do a simul while we have time. Normally I would have a lesson right about now. In fact, I should find out if that lesson is available before it goes away. Let's put on some let's put on some of the winners' games. Got so many tabs open that was really horrendous. Put it on a little bit of autoplay. How about that? Wait. What's going on here? Oh, the wrong one was up. Or real time. Real time is better. So this is Ariel Zamora's game as white. Wow, Slovenia beats Norway. That was a few days ago, a couple days ago. Vedasiv takes down Magnus Carlsen.
Do you find that the demand for training has increased in recent years after the Queen's Gambit?
I would say that what's the right word? I don't know that it's increased.
Pegasus Sway said, "Too bad there is no battle chess on Lycus.org against each other like on Chess.com. Kingslayer Sloan said, "Interest BSCO and B Arians." Fallen said, "Kingslayer
So
Sloan, good
wait a
point.
minute,
It
battle
seems
chess
like interest has increased, but the conversion may not be there."
Battle chess is where the pieces fight with each other. I'm trying to recall. Battle chess, in my opinion, was not unlike the Harry Potter chess that you saw in the movies. I am feeling a bit of FOMO for TwitchCon San Diego. That much is true. I enjoyed going to TwitchCon in Paris so much. Rotterdam was a little bit out of the way for me because it was so far from the airport, at least that I would need to fly into. I didn't want to fly another airline not using my miles. So what can you do? C'est la vie. I should fly to Baltimore. I'm going to look into it. Quite a long drive. Last year the drive was even longer because my GPS was set to no tolls. If you can imagine, no tolls. OMG. So anyway, this stream is once again powered by Chess Informant. I am checking on whether or not I have a lesson just now. I'm afraid to open up anything. 998 rows and trophies I think I had. 398 rows and trophies. I'm not going to research that one again. Over 1600.
Said. Hard to explain, you play two at the same time, but like a chess puzzle you see the player's scores. I think that after 3 misses you won't get any further, but the second one can of course continue on time too. Fallen. Said. There are definitely more chess streamers these days. I was just watching a channel from a dude with 700 ELO. I mean, that takes confidence to stream with that rating.
Does it? Or does he just not realize? Does he just not realize that you have to have other talents to be a successful streamer with a 700 ELO rating? Ah, the return of Zen Meister. Can't believe he's still only 1600. That's craziness. And he lost rating points. Wow. He lost rating points. That's crazy. Very cool.
Kingslayer Sloan said, I understand. I think to coach chess 2000 is the min, but they ask me and I can give some advice. I feel I'm getting very close to 2000 strength. Pegasus Sway said,
I believe you are too.
www.chess.com puzzles battle 2 FGTN 2v1c.
Oh, let's check this link out very quickly. Battle chess. Puzzle battle. Oh, you're talking about a puzzle battle.
Fallen.
Not a battle chess.
I think he is just not all there. He was also being kinda arrogant, which made it worse.
That does happen. No, but I think that puzzle battle with individuals is not as much fun as puzzle.
I just have to take the time to do more rapid as I sitting on my peak.
No, we have the similar one, right? So this was just a terrible game. So Senor Yaps, I can't believe that Senor Yaps played this so badly.
Fallen said, Kingslayer Sloan, I think you can still add a lot of value at 1800. That is something like 1 in the world.
Ah yes, now I remember how he lost it. He should not have lost this game. And you don't need to attack rook, you just need to get for it. He lost the king and rook ending. The king, rook, and pawn ending. That's what he did. Alright. Let's check our birthdays. Check the birthday calendar here very quickly to see what if we were to do a simul. Who would we do? Oh, I forgot I also need Yannick Pelletier. French Grandmaster, Swiss Grandmaster. Swiss Grandmaster Yannick Pelletier. Can I squeeze this in? I don't think I can, unfortunately. But we will be doing a lot more instructional streams, I promise. A lot more instructional streams. Check out the Chess Informant playlist as well, the Chess Informant learning streams. We're going to be doing a lot of Kukesh. I have this lovely book by Cyrus Lakdawala with the world's longest book title. Now it says Challenger Kukesh in red.
1% is one of those funky stats.
But this book he just cranked out. I'm not pleased with this book in general. But it is a Lakdawala specialty. Nico, namaste. You know, I was thinking that you should send that postcard to the St. Louis Hall of Fame, the Chess Hall of Fame. If you really want that, I appreciate you wanting to send it to me.
Said, new stream angle.
New stream angle indeed, yes.
Fallen.
We also have the
Kingslayer Sloan Funky How.
We also have the mid-screen camera angle, which is the old one.
Nicodemonius said, too late, I've already sent it.
Oh, no. Thank you so much, Nico. But I will be talking. My co-teacher is going to St. Louis, so I had you send it to my school, right? My co-teacher is going to St. Louis in October.
Just yesterday.
Namaste, Nico. I tell you, there are so many cool chess artifacts out there that I can't tell you how much we love chess. And of course, I will take good care of it. I will actually put it up. I have a spot on my wall for things like this, and I also think that something like that, depending on the nature of what you're sending me. I have not yet been to the Hall of Fame in October. I've not yet been to St. Louis once myself because the politics disagree with me, unfortunately. So what can you do? But like I said, if I look away, then believe it or not, I'm looking away from the screen, so I don't like this until I fix this.
Let me know
camera.
when you receive it.
Absolutely, man. Got you on IG, and for those of you who have not yet followed me on socials, I do usually respond on Instagram, mostly, rarely on Twitter. Sometimes I check Twitter. I only post on Twitter for the streams.
Kingslayer Sloan said, John, it's in a city, it's gonna be blue.
No. The Chess Hall of Fame is in a building that shows nothing but Fox Entertainment.
Kingslayer Sloan said, Fallen 2412 accounts created vs active people. Fallen said, is that a good thing?
Accounts created versus active people.
The
thing that I love most,
said,
though, Kingslayer Sloan.
And don't worry if it's gonna take its time. Letters tend to take around a month to get to US from my location. Nicodemonius said, so don't get fired before that.
Yeah, I'm sure it has to be checked at the border as well. You never know. But no worries, Nico. No worries. Thank you, man. Let's see if it arrives before St. Louis.
Said, Kingslayer Sloan, I mean, you have a point there. Still, you must be 5th percentile worst case.
Accounts created versus... Did I touch my ear? Or are we just playing out? I believe we're just playing out. What is going on? Is the Olympiad over? What is going on? Oh, they're on a break. That's what's going on. They're on a break. I wish Chess India had a Twitch channel. I would be there all the time. I love everything about Chess India, including the fact that Kramnik doesn't like their complexion.
Said, are you a full-time chess streamer, teacher, master, dojo?
I am a full-time chess professional. Yes. Hold, let me take this call.
Kingslayer Sloan said, like Roos and Monica on a break.
So the high tide has been messing with us lately. Not in my area. Fortunately, it's clear in my area, but Eva is blocked from getting close to the house in the one direction, which means that the car cannot reach here.
Said, I don't mean this in a mean way, but I don't understand how those streamers under 1K got there. I can't remember ever being below 1,200.
I unfortunately am with you. My very first rating, even over the board, my very first rating was 11, either 25 or 75. I cannot recall which one it was, and I wish the Chess Federation would go back that far. And all those old magazines that had my rating on it, as it turns out. Now, what happened to the Streamlabs music? It's not even showing.
Said, BTW, I overtook you in bullet, just need to get better in blitz, rapid, classical and puzzles now.
That's cool. Oh, I don't have the thingamajiggy on this screen. Hold on, let's go back to this one for a moment. And the Streamlabs music widget. Control C.
Said, 1 down, 4 to go. Fallen.
There we go.
Nakati Monius, nice, congrats. What's your bullet ELO, if I may ask? Nakati Monius said,
nice.
2017 as of right now. Super
I could play a smidgen of bullet.
Said, Fallen 2412, you probably learned chess OTB as a kid though.
Let's see what my bullet rating is. It is...
Fallen. Said.
I'll switch back to this
Patzer
screen
2
where I'm
I
looking
started
at
playing in my late 30s.
2006. All right.
Super Patzer. Said. Well, maybe you're gifted. Some people suck to start.
Yeah, it's possible. Some people suck to start. Sucks to suck. Now we got something going. Really?
Fallen. Said. Super Patzer 2 I'm really not, I mean under 1k you're just blundering pieces.
Alright, 2017 it is, folks. There we go.
Fallen. Said. Sick move. Super Patzer. Said. I still do that and I'm about 1900. Fallen. Said. I missed that tactic.
Alright. We're pausing it. Oh no, it's only 2015. Alright, one more time. Here we go. 2017.
Said. Super Patzer 2 okay.
Gotta get that competitive blood up.
Barely blundering pieces.
Competitive blood.
Super Patzer. Said. Still do it though. Fallen. Said.
Really?
19 hundos will clean me up every day and every night they don't blunder.
There we go.
Super Patzer. Said. Well, maybe not in the simple loose piece blunder but simple tactics yes. Fallen. Said. Easy win GG. Super Patzer. Said. Simple. Fallen. Said. Super Patzer 2 I get what you mean missing tactics to me that's different. Super Patzer. Said.
16.
Still technically a blunder.
Nico is still ahead of me. I made one last-ditch effort, but I do have to create new items for our tournaments, so unfortunately I can't catch him.
Fallen. Said. Super Patzer 2 fair.
Experiencing some technical difficulties, yes. So where is he? He's 2017 in bullet, folks. 2017. As it turns out, there's nothing I can do about that.
Nicodemonius said, well, I was 2049 just yesterday, gotta climb back I guess.
Oh, there you
Super
go.
Patzer
Exactly. No, I love
said,
it, Nico. I love the rivalry.
I think MOT of my games have at least one blunder, but that could be missed opportunity.
It's not like I haven't played Ron Hay too many times.
Super Patzer said, not that I should be proud of that.
2016 at 6440 games. 6,440 games. And, oh, where did Nico go?
Fallen said, Super Patzer 2 dude, you're a killer at 1900. That rating speaks for itself.
Whoops. Wrong. Wow. That's interesting. Is that doable? Let me just see what this looks like. Just to see what this looks like for a moment. And I can put the camera over it and the... No, it doesn't work. It does not work. I'm always wrestling for space because I do want to give the sponsor, Chess Informant 160 is the latest one out. I do want to give the sponsor a shout out, but in general, c'est la vie. Nice wholesome streams here. Sorry, cleaning my touch screen. Do I give it one more shot?
Fallen said,
I'm pushing my luck.
What is Chess Informant?
What is Chess Informant? The link is right there. Hopefully you got the link, or you can check out the Chess Informant 1000, I think, is on sale. I like the 1000 best of the best. Those are the way, that's the way to do it. The problem with studying games individually is that I tend to have an erratic style because I have absorbed and studied so many different players. So exactly in 1 hour from now, we are going to have... All right, Nico,
Super
you
Patzer
are on.
Said, do you find too much bullet has mental health impact? I have to avoid playing it too much.
I do find that it ruins my game. It ruins my game. It makes me impulsive. It makes me slightly overconfident in certain tactics. Puzzle Racer, for example. Here we go. Puzzle Racer, everyone. There's the Puzzle Racer link. We're going to have to bring this one up here to see what's going on. I'm going to have to bring the microphone closer. I'm going to get closer to the screen so that I can actually try to solve these exercises better. Only hidden pathway. What? Ron Hay has been asking for some Puzzle Racer. Should we wait for 4 people? We'll start with 4 people. How about that? That way we can actually have a legit first, second, and third.
Fallen said, chess has negative impacts on me in general. I know the question wasn't directed at me, but I find I get disproportionately upset when I lose.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. A, what are you upset about? Can you actually identify what you're upset about? B, when you really want to be stronger at something, then you have to look upon these particular games as a tool toward a greater goal. All right, a tool toward a greater goal. I'm going to paste that link one more time and give it 30 seconds before we start the race. But basically, what you need to do is focus all of that wasted energy that is wasted on emotion like anger toward something more productive.
Super Patzer said, realizing I have to warm up helped a lot with becoming irritated.
All right, everybody, we're going to starting in 10 seconds.
Super Patzer said,
9.
Not entirely B but helped.
8.
10.
All right.
Fallen
9.
said,
7.
Good question. If I'm
6,
honest, I don't enjoy
5,
playing against
4,
peace traders or
3,
queen traders specifically.
2,
I know you're right,
1,
but I have a hard time
0.
with it.
I am very slow. Oops. I am so slow. Oh no, it was that way? Or was it queen? Wow, I played it so horribly. Ron, what are you doing, man? You're trying to make me look good? We're creating a new game.
Said, anyway, something I need to reflect on.
This is the new link. Hidden pathway. Good attempt, sir. No worries, no worries.
Super Patzer said,
So how do you warm up?
I have horrible touchpad.
Oh no. Touch screen, sir. Touch screen. Forget the Mac products. Buy a real computer for chess. Buy a real computer for chess. You just got to do it. This is the new race.
Fallen said, PC is the only computer.
It is the only real computer. If you're doing
Super
graphic
Patzer
design work,
said, I like sofa too much.
if you're doing graphic design work, things like that, then that is the same thing. All right, we have our usual suspects
Pegasus
here.
Sway said, wrong color in my car.
Wrong color.
Joxic said, oh, you are still streaming.
I am still streaming. We have Puzzle Racer in the works. We're hoping for 4. Although I wish you could look back and see your new ones. I'm always going to start a new one. Do not join the rematch. The rematch button doesn't always work. I don't understand the rematch button, but maybe we'll try it after this. Maybe we'll try the rematch button after this. All right, Saranya, we have 4. Last call. We'll give it 30 seconds. If anyone wants to join the Puzzle Racer. Facts about you. Safar reacts. Virus plays. I don't know if you're in.
Super Patzer 2, are you a mobile player?
All right. We are off to the races.
Super Patzer
10, 9, 8,
said,
7,
just
6,
laptop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
10.
Super Patzer
9. 8.
said,
7.
got mouse now.
6. 5.
Nice.
4. 3.
I am
2,
terrible at these
1, 0.
because I believe that it is not that
Fallen.
easy.
Said. Okay, I love mobile, that's the only way I play these days, it's faster imo.
What? And now, for something completely irrelevant. What in the world? $49. What a terrible score. But to each our own. 33 and 34. Saranya and Hidden Pathway. Alright, let me just see what the rematch does.
Super Patzer. Said. Still too slow.
I understand completely. This is the new racer. We have 4 of us. This is good. There is something to be said for this particular instance. We've got Nico in the mix now. Awesome.
Super Patzer. Said. Haven't played Rush in months.
I've never played Rush. I cannot stand Rush. I do not like rushing the tactics. I love just soaking in the position and enjoying it. Alright everybody, 10, 9, 8. If we're going to get more than 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
I think anyone can
5,
join, even in the
4,
countdown.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Oops. Oh, it was mate in 2. Silly me. I'm in check. Trapping a rook. Seems like it's wrong. $42. Nicely done. Hidden Pathway. Good job. Good match. Hidden Pathway. The real winner, Hidden Pathway. 33-33.
Said. Third. Super Patzer. Said. 34.
I hope
what
that's
done?
you. I heard that. I hope that's you, Super Patzer. Join rematch. Copy. And before the This is
Pegasus Sway. Said. 26 OMG. Super Patzer. Said. It is.
second to last racer. Alright, second to last racer, everybody. Second to last. We're only going to do 2 more. Give everybody a fair shot at doing well. Alright, we've got our 5. So far, the layout is still rewarding. By the way, this is Singapore in the background. I am going to Singapore in November. All right, 10, 9, 8. If anyone wants to join. 5, 4, 3. If anyone wants to join. 2, 1.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's okay,
1,
Ron. We all have
0.
bad days. We all have bad days. Almost put my king on h4. Uh-oh. What am I doing? And now for something completely different. Here, there, and yonder. Oh no, I was going to C3. That was bad. All of us get the same puzzles, by the way. All of us get the same puzzles. Somebody's going to beat me so badly this time. I don't know what my scores have been, but I know that they haven't been great. This hidden pathway is now warming up. Nice. Nicodemonius and Saranya. Everybody's had a shot.
Said. Third again. Super Patzer.
All right, last one.
40 creeping up. Super Patzer.
Last
Said.
racer.
I failed like 6 in a row.
Last racer, everybody. Let's do it. Last racer. Hidden pathway. Good to have you. I
Pegasus
failed like
Sway.
6 in a row. What is a
Said.
combo? I don't know.
What is combo?
I believe that when you get a few in a row, you get a bonus. I would think when you get 3 in a row, you get a bonus. That's what really adds to your score. So if you miss 1 out of every 3, then you're screwed. All right, so we only have 4. Where's our 5th? Josik? No, not Josik. Hidden Pathway. Nico, Ron. Last one. All right, we're going to start in 10, 9, 8. If everybody's ready. 5, 4, 3. 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5. 4, 3, 2. Put that up there. 1.
10, 9.
So if anybody wants to join, this is the last shot.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And oops. We're supposed to go the other way and fork them. The chess.com mate. And And hallucinated. And 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 oh no, he's not trapped. 43. Hidden Pathway and Nico. Congratulations, everybody.
Joxic
Oof.
said, "Yo, so bad."
It's alright, takes practice. I'm not a big believer in doing these fast. I appreciate everybody taking
Super
it easy
Patzer
on me.
said, "We have to have one more because of tie."
Okay, because of the tie between Nico. Alright, last one for real. Last one for real. That is the right one, right? Yes, last one for real. Let's fix the English on that one. Thank you, everybody, for making this fun. Ron, this is much better than an individual puzzle racer. Like Puzzle Batter 1 versus 1. And also, I don't like the rules of the puzzle battle. Getting 3 wrong and the other person doesn't get to keep going doesn't matter. Notice that in these, it truly is a how many can you solve. And if you get 3 wrong, it's not over. Alright? Alright. For anybody who's not in yet, 1098 765
Macadimonius said, "What S puzzle battle?"
432. Nico, that is when 1 versus 1 on the other server. 1 versus 1 on the other server, you're given 3 minutes to solve as many puzzles as you can, more than the other person. But if you get 3 wrong, the other person just wins, just by taking their time, and it's tortoise versus the hare, basically. So if you get any wrong, by rushing. So it's really like a contradiction in terms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And honestly, sometimes you just get easier puzzles than normal, basically. What? Am I in check or something? Oh, it's pinned. Silly me. That was very funny. And you have to follow through on them. Mate? And... oh no, pawn takes. Mate, next move. C'est la vie. Takes. Hidden Pathway. Nice work. Ron A. I had a terrible go of it there. I can't believe I tried to make that pawn capture work.
Joxic said,
"That was good."
Wow, that was good.
Saranya
said, "Oh, Ron, hey one."
Nicely
Joxic
done, everybody.
said. By everyone.
I'm putting that one in.
Nicodemonius said. I meant is Puzzle Battle some kind of an online mode to play?
I'm putting this one in the Discord, by the way. And if somebody wants to move these to the Discord, that'll be good. I mean, daily stream, general. Puzzles. I'll put it in the puzzles. Congrats, Hidden Pathway.
Super Patzer
And Ron, yay.
said. It is.
Congrats at Ron Hay.
Joxic said. I could but I have to go.
And Hidden
Super
Pathway. Are you in the
Said.
Discord, Hidden
You
Pathway?
can enter just random ones. This is organized.
You're not in
Super
this Hidden
Patzer.
Pathway.
Said. Private.
Please stick around for the raid. I wonder if I can raid.
Super Patzer said. Maybe not sure. Joxic said. I don't think. Nicodemonius said. Is it on Chess CM or something? Joxic
Puzzle
Said.
battle is.
he is in.
If you're not already in the Discord,
Pegasus Sway
I'm going to
said.
congratulate Hidden
Aha, you can
Pathway.
see further down the page who you have missed in the puzzle race.
Which ones you have missed? Interesting. Oh, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Now we can learn from it, everybody.
Pegasus Sway.
So I missed.
Scroll down.
Yeah, I see it. I'm going to just click on those.
Nicodemonius said. Pegasus Sway. Unfortunately I can't look at others' results.
Right. I just saved the 3 that I lost to look at later. That is awesome to know. That is exactly what I want. I want just the failed puzzles. Nicely done, everybody. Let's do the ending so we can get DG Rhodes. Simply Kale, thank you for following. DG Road, thank you for the 48 months.